Well,
Okay.
welcome. You remember. How are you? Yes, he's gonna change it. Um, Hi Mosley. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Mosey. All right. So let me give the preamble. Okay, so he's doing a series in fundamentals for people that are interested in getting into information technology. He started off with the basics of what he thinks. Almost like he has the. This is from yesterday, but he's gonna put the real question there. He started off the series of IT. Oh, he said, oh, yeah, but he's gonna put the real one. Today we're doing Security Plus,
No, network.
Network Plus. Oh, you sure?
Yeah, we're doing network.
We did Network yesterday. Today's Security.
No.
Are you sure? Because yesterday you said Security.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just double checking.
Because you definitely said, what was yesterday Linux?
Yeah.
Network Plus is a great certification.
Okay.
Are you
Hold on,
sure?
hold on. Let's
Okay, just double check. But anyway, so he's doing a series for people that are looking to get into information technology. He started off by explaining the 5 core certifications.
Yeah, we did Linux.
Linux, okay.
And I brought a black screen.
Okay. So network.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So he started off saying that if people are interested in getting into information technology, he recommends that you should. Oh, yeah, perfect time, Jay Kendall. He recommends that you start with A plus. After you get to A plus, then you do network.
So yeah, A plus.
Thank you.
Network plus.
Linux.
Linux plus.
Security plus, and then you said.
And then one cloud certification.
Which you recommended.
Which I recommend AWS Cloud Practitioner
Okay.
to start off with.
Hi, JPH Renko. I don't know if that's how you say it. But so Jake, and I hope that answers your question if you're new. So he's the expert. I'm just here for more support and to ask the questions that the people that are not into IT wonder, aka me. I encourage you to ask your questions and answer the question. But mostly you said the Network Plus is a great certification to have. Why do you say that? Do you have it also? If so, what other certifications do you have? And do you encourage certifications? Because this platform talks about people who don't like certifications and people who do like certifications. So let's hear it. So today we're doing Network Plus. It's gonna be a whole bunch of questions, but not probably like 5 questions or 6 or wherever the time leaves. And we'll just discuss, we'll do the answers and then we'll just discuss, okay, people are giving the answer. You need to change the thing. But so he's going to give the questions, type of the questions that are going to be in the Network Plus exam. Mm-hmm. And the idea is that if you have the Network Plus already, or if you're planning on taking it, just will see kind of where you gauge to be if you're going to take it, right? Yeah. Take it away. So we're doing Network Plus.
Yeah, Network Plus.
Right.
So this is for beginners, right? Mm-hmm. I know most of you guys have, yeah. Most of you guys might have experience in information technology, but this is ideally for beginners. Mm-hmm. If you have experience, you're also welcome here, and your experience and your we encourage you to give your experience and encourage the beginners that want to get into information technology.
So this is a safe space for all the tech enthusiasts and non-tech enthusiasts, because clearly I'm not into it.
Yeah.
So again, I'm here for more support.
Yeah. So most people don't know how the exam is structured, mm-hmm. especially the beginners, so some people might say that, hey, I don't think I'm ready for the exam. So although mm-hmm. they've studied the content of the exams. Mm-hmm. So this will give you more like
Jose.
A realistic view of what you're going to see in the exams.
Okay.
Right?
This is we're discussing network plus. The
Network
one that
plus.
you see here was from yesterday, which was Linux plus yesterday. And those that are answering the question, I believe it was Jenkins, right?
Yes,
Yesterday
it was Jenkins. Yes, it
He
did.
kind of leaves the last one that we did yesterday. So today we're going to do network plus.
So let me just.
So he's gonna, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they don't.
Somebody says I've been using GITEA.
Yeah, which one is that?
TY, which one? Ty. I don't know if it's TY or T.
T.
Welcome.
I'm not sure if you.
Is it vendor
Git?
specific?
No, I have no idea. I have no idea what that is.
It's by Git, he said.
Git. Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Brilliant. Hello, Stan.
Is it EA Enterprise Administrator? Is that it?
Oh, you're learning Kubernetes now. So is he. You should
Oh,
I can switch. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Currently, Kubernetes is the new thing. I'm learning. I'm
yeah. How is it going though? Yeah.
He said, TY says he thinks so. I don't think you should put.
I should put.
Just leave it in that.
Yeah,
TikTok, we're just blocking everything.
Let's just maximize this a little.
TY says he thinks so. Okay. We're setting up. Welcome, Stephanie. Welcome. Stephanie.
All right. So this, as she mentioned, so for those that just joined, I'm making a series about which certification to get into if you're a beginner. I have a few 15 plus years experience, over 25 IT certifications, just to mention a few. So from my experience, education and teaching experience, I realized that these 5 certifications would help you as a beginner to be a well-rounded IT professional. Right?
FYI, TY said it's pretty good because I can have concurrent building and testing using Docker containers.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, Kubernetes is the it.
It's the it. What exactly does an IT person do? Wait a minute. That is such a broad question, isn't it?
Broad question. But you're in the right place.
Right.
So as a beginner, you want to get into information technology. What I would recommend is to start off with certifications.
Mm-hmm.
Although you might already have, let's say, bachelor's degree in computer systems or
even associates,
technology, or even associate, or even no experience.
Right.
I still recommend these 5 certifications. Right. So starting off with A+. A+ gives you a little bit of the most prevalent IT skills that is out there, right?
Okay.
And then once you finish with A+, I recommend going to Network Plus. Network Plus deals with network communication, right?
Okay.
Any computer that you're going to touch in some way, shape, or form, it's involved in communication, right?
Welcome.
So if you type facebook.com, you are basically, there's networking in between, right? So you need to understand what networking is.
Okay.
And then the next certification that I recommend is Linux, which is the Comptia Linux Plus. Most of the applications out there, enterprise application uses Linux as the operating system. We are all familiar with Windows, so we can work around Windows machine. However, since we don't use Linux on day-to-day basis as a beginner, it's a little foreign to us. Okay. So I recommend diving into Linux and then move on to Security Plus.
I'm just agreeing. I don't have any certification. I'm just here for more support.
So for the Security Plus, it gives you, I mean, as an IT professional, you have to know security, right?
Okay.
And most of the federal jobs or government jobs, federal IT jobs, require Security Plus, right? So
yes,
just in case you want to get into the federal or government job, you have to have the Security Plus, right? And then the last one will will be AWS cloud practitioner. So
I mean,
since
you mentioned AWS, some people mentioned that Azure as well.
yeah, Azure as well.
I think you should change the question because people are answering.
It's fine. It's
Okay.
fine.
All right.
Yeah, it's fine. So I recommend AWS. Most of the systems, or AWS is one of the most
Hi, Tom.
the top provider when it comes to the cloud.
Okay.
If you're in a specific industry, Microsoft Azure might be, but in overall, AWS is the top service provider. That's why I recommend it.
Somebody's asking, "Hi Kim, how are you?
Yeah.
Just would you recommend getting A plus if you already work with help desk? I'm currently getting A, S, and CS.
So if you already in help desk,
No, he's from
no,
Ghana.
I wouldn't recommend. I mean, if you have the time and resources, I would encourage you to take it, right?
Okay.
But if you're already in help desk, you can move on to Network Plus.
Okay.
Right?
Got it.
So remember when we started with A plus, the job role that
Yes.
you're going to get into is help desk, right?
Okay.
So if you're already in help desk, I think it's and you don't have the resources and the time, you can move on to the next one.
What is the next one? When you said
Which is the next? Oh, sorry, Network Plus.
Network Plus
Yeah.
is the next one. Okay, so when the person, sorry, who was the person that asked of Cam? So when Cam is saying that he's working on getting his Security Plus, he's in Network Plus, but wondering if I should get both or get Security Plus instead of A Plus. That's
Okay, yeah.
another
So if you're already in the help desk, I recommend just going to Network Plus and Security Plus. Don't worry about the A plus.
Okay, because all the stuff that he needs for the A plus, he's already doing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
That makes sense. Okay.
But if someone is completely new, right?
Then they should start
Exactly.
with A plus. Okay. Well, Cam, you should level it up, Cam. Level it up. If you have the resources to do so. He says, I'm in college and studying CS. What is CS?
Computer science.
Oh, okay. Computer science. IDK if the SW.
Software
Let me see something.
software engineer.
You guys are so acronym forward. Okay. SWE route. Is that what I should take next? What is the SWE?
Software engineer.
Okay. Route is what I want to take. Okay. For elective, should I take cybersecurity related classes like network or encryption, etc.?
Okay.
It really is tired. Clearly, I'm not in it, so I'm like, what?
So taking studying for computer science, and I don't know if software engineer is the route. Okay, for elective, so you want to so software engineer, should you do cybersecurity related class? Which other option do you have?
So it's like you live in this house. I have no choice but to learn.
Which was a user 2493?
Yes. You said what does what?
Yeah, so he said he's studying for computer science and he's not too sure if he should go with the software engineer route. And he or she went on by saying that for elective, should I take cybersecurity
related classes?
Or which one?
But doesn't that depend what the person wants to do?
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
It depends. And especially with software
Hi, cat videos.
software
Yes,
engineer.
the answer is Jenkins.
Yeah. Which other options do you have? Yeah. Software engineer, I mean, I wouldn't recommend Security Plus.
Oh, the person wants to be a software engineer. You don't recommend Security Plus.
If that's the route that you want to take.
Why is that?
No. I would rather encourage you to get into application security.
Application security. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna explain why or?
So with software engineer, you don't really deal.
It's the OG guys. Security Eagle is the OG.
You don't really deal with the regular Security Plus task.
Okay.
Right? What you're going to deal with is securing the application. Right.
Okay.
So talking about the OWASP top 10 and all those security best practices that would help you in your journey as software developer or software engineer.
Okay. All right. Hopefully the person is still there.
Okay. All right. So
somebody said that's why DevOps,
DevSecOps. Yep. Exists exactly.
Okay.
Right. So
security said OWASP top 10. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so
So
that's
you're in the
true.
right place for people to give you advice, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't wouldn't recommend wasting your time with Security Plus
Do
specifically.
people still do internships? Like, because from this past couple of days, I realized that there are seasoned people.
Mhm.
So how do people, I mean, besides LinkedIn, right? How do
Mhm.
people like reach out for the people that are still in college to reach out and learn from other people? Because it seems like, figuring out what to do and what to take, because it's such a
Yeah.
broad
Mhm.
field, figuring out what to do and what route to take, it seems to be a little difficult. But
Yeah.
hopefully, the guidance counselors in school are helpful. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. All right. So yeah, today we're talking about
Yeah, honestly, build your own environment and hack it. And now it's a little easier too, but yeah. I'm sorry, take it away. That's that chat away. Oh,
modeling. Yeah.
uh, okay, hold on. I missed a few. So it's better to do AI engineering with CI/CD agents. And then, hi Hamad. And then security equals says application security position involves threat modeling, stride, dread.
Yeah, it's all and then pasta. It's all thread modeling tools
Okay.
that is being used.
Gotcha.
All right, so yeah, so today we're talking about Network Plus,
Network
right?
Plus, okay.
Comptia Network Plus.
So if people that are willing to going to take the Network Plus anytime soon, if you're taking it already, I guess this is a refresher.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're planning on taking it, this is to gauge yourself to see where you stand, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Crypto Hero, welcome.
And if you have no idea what is on the exams,
Mhm.
this will give you some sort of idea what to expect,
Okay.
right?
All right.
All right. So let's start off with the exams objectives or exams domain.
Okay. So what is that? So the domain, I learned the domain, when it comes to the exams is basically the sections or is it the sections that right? Is that the right word? Okay.
The aspects of the of networking that would be in the exams, right?
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
networking is broad, right?
Okay.
You can't know every single thing, right?
Okay.
So with every exams, they give you exams objectives or exams domain,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
So it tells you what to learn to pass the exams,
Mhm.
right? If you move on to CCNA, which I personally recommend if you go in with the networking route, right? After Network Plus, I recommend going to CCNA. So CCNA also have their own domain or exams objectives, right?
Gotcha. Security Eagle is saying the thing that I heard you say, please don't throw the sauce at CCNA.
Yeah, that's the OSI model.
Yeah, and all people seem to need data processing.
Yeah. All right. So let's look at the domains or exams objective for the Network Plus specifically. So the first one is networking concepts, which is 23%. So the exams objectives and domain have percentage attached to it. So that tells you the number of questions that you see in the exams, right? The percentage of questions that you see in the exams. And also it tells you which section you should spend more time studying.
Okay.
Right? If it's just, let's say, 5%, right? I mean, you can ignore that aspect, right? Depending on how well you do on the other domains. Right?
To answer your question, no, Cat Videos, it does not. So this question was from yesterday. He's about to do, so this was Linux Plus yesterday, right? So I think you should remove the question.
Yeah.
So this was from Linux Plus yesterday. But he's going to start with the questions in a few, but he just usually goes over the domain first, and then he starts posting the questions on there. But people are eager to answer the questions, so I don't know if you want to just put the questions and we get started. So he's going to start putting the questions on there. And then Crypto asks, when you can, please talk about here we go, the acronyms, CMMC and the best book recommendation. What's CMMC?
I've not really dived cybersecurity maturity framework.
Okay. But isn't that needed for CISSP?
Not really. I mean, this is in depth, right? Cybersecurity might talk, CISSP might talk a little bit about it, but it doesn't go that much in depth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, should a person take the CMMC or skip and do the CISSP?
Oh.
Right. I mean, I understand with the CISSP you need like all those requirements,
And
right?
and depending on your job role,
Mm-hmm.
right? If you are, I think this is specifically for
Mm-hmm.
the federal government, right? So
Okay.
if you are in the federal government, it's a must to know this CMMC. So
IM3.
so yeah, so if you are in that specific route, I recommend you to study for that. But if you are not, I mean, if you are planning to get into federal compliance or maturity role, then you can take that.
Okay.
Right. But as a beginner, yeah, I don't think you should worry about this for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's change the question.
All right, so let's leave the question for now. This to answer, and that's fine.
Really? I feel bad that they're answering, but it's just like it's kind of misleading. They have Network Plus there,
Eh,
and it's like Linux.
Anyways, all right. So,
Okay.
so with the networking concept, it's 23% of the exam's objectives, and that covers the OSI model, which is the do not throw resources precise away, network appliances, cloud concept, port and protocols, traffic types, transmission, media, transceivers and connectors, network topologies, and IPv4 addressing. So there's two types of IP addresses. We have the IPv4 and IPv6. So this exams doesn't say anything about IPv6, so you don't need to worry about studying IPv6. So the next domain or exams objectives is the network implementation, which is 20% of the exams. So that involves routing technologies, switching technologies, wireless devices, and physical installation. The next one is the network operation, which is a 19. Usually deal with the network operation center, right? And that deals with documentations, life cycle management, change management, configuration management, network monitoring, disaster recovery, network services, access and management. And the next domain is the network security. So network security is 14% of the exam's objectives.
Okay, so there you go. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. We have the logical security, we have the physical security, we have the deception technologies, we have the security terminologies, we have audit and compliance, network segmentation, types of attack, security features, and defense. And then the last domain, which is network troubleshooting, is 24%. And that deals with troubleshooting methodology, cabling and physical interface issues, network services issues, performance issues, and tools and protocols. Right? So that is all for the domain.
Okay.
Right?
That took like 15 minutes.
All right. So let's dive into the questions that we have for network class. All right. So let's copy this. All right.
Okay, fits perfect.
It's perfect.
Yeah, fits, yeah. Okay, perfect. So I read?
Yeah, okay. Let me see. Should I?
You want to make it smaller? No, I think it's fine. Okay. Okay, I think that's fine.
Is it still good?
Do you? We got multiple screens now, guys. We're evolving. Wait, I have to read the question first, MacDaddy. Welcome, though. All right, so a network administrator wants to set up a way for users to gain temporary access to an organization's network. Which technology is best suited to support an authentication process specifically designed for the short-term or guest access? Restated answer choices. A, captive portal. B, enterprise authentication. C, AD hoc network. And D, WPA3. All right, what is the answer? Hi, Rashad. Oh, it's a lot of mixed answers. There's
Yeah.
C's, there's B's, there's ooh, IK. It's B. Okay.
Oh.
You said that with confidence. He said it's B with confidence. Okay. Okay. I think we're winding down. Oh, okay.
B.
It's looking like B.
Wow.
Nothing else makes sense. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back,
Okay.
Insider.
Yeah.
Right.
Why B? Why? That's the question. Why B?
Oh, well, Crypto, what do you think it is? Did you say your answer already? I'm curious. Mm, okay. A. Okay, African spider.
Okay. I
I
see a
think A.
spider.
Okay. Crypto thinks it's A
Yes.
too.
Well.
Good talk.
All right.
Okay, what's the answer? I think we waited long.
Okay. So the answer is A.
A. Okay.
Captive portal. The answer is A. All right. So let's talk about B. So I know most people mentioned B. So
Wait, are you gonna explain the question first?
oh yeah, let me read the question. So it says a network administrator wants to set up a way for user to gain temporary access to an organization's network.
Yes, Evan. A.
Which technology is best suited to support an authentication process specifically designed for short-term or guest access, right? Like the keyword is short-term.
Yeah, so the crypto just said that too.
Exactly,
Okay.
right? And I think I mentioned that before yesterday, right? So when you're taking the exam, try to find specific keywords in the questions, right? And map it to the related answer,
Okay.
right? So yeah, so let's talk about the enterprise authentication, right? So enterprise authentication basically deals with more or less like a permanent access, right? There you go, long term. There you go, right? So if you work in an organization, the point is, and they have enterprise authentication. The point is that you have access to the system for a long period of time till they fire you or you leave the job, right? Ad hoc network is basically pairing devices, right? Without any.
Ad hoc is short term.
Peer-to-peer, right? P2P, right? So I can connect my laptop to your laptop and then transfer data from my laptop to yours, right?
Is it
without
like
any Wi-Fi.
Airdropping?
Okay, yeah, that can be what? Peer-to-peer, yeah.
I can take these
right?
certifications. Okay.
WPA3 is what? It's wireless security standard, right? Okay. So that is not it. So let's talk about captive portal. Okay. So when you go to, let's say, Starbucks and you try to log into their Wi-Fi, it gives you a little box which says enter your name, your address, probably your email, and then once you click on save or submit, then you have access to their wireless access point, right? So with that captive portal on the back end, you can set it up in such a way that any user that connects to it will be connected to the network for, let's say, 10 minutes or even 5 minutes or an hour or 2 days, right? And some of the captive portal deals with token authentication. So basically, I can create a list of tokens on my end and give it to each user that I want to connect to my network. And with this token, which is basically a string of text, right? I can set up a policy in such a way that this is valid for, let's say, 1 day, and it's going to expire.
Welcome, Antonia. Yes, the answer is
so the answer
Antoine, I'm sorry. The answer is
A, right? Captive portal.
So Rashid is saying that in the real world they will use B.
B. For your guest or short-term
I'm not
access.
Sure. I'm not sure what Rashid be. Oh, no, my bad. Yeah. No, that's not Rashid that I'm saying. Okay. But I'm trying to understand what Rashid meant by in the real world. I was under the impression the exam is the real world.
I mean, no? It is the real world, right?
All right.
And Yeah, captive portal is the answer, not enterprise authentication. On enterprise authentication, I believe one person said it's for long term of access.
Okay.
Right? For short term, it's what
Thanks
is
for sharing
captive
that
portal.
live ops hobbit. Crypto saying they have an expired time frame.
The what?
So, they have an expired time frame, and I'm not sure what he was referring to,
Yeah,
but
so the captive portal
it has an expired frame.
you can set up
Okay.
an expire
Uh-huh.
time frame. However, it says then the admin would remove the access.
Mm-hmm.
That is enterprise. That is extra
That's what he's
overhead.
saying. So he's saying that Rashid is saying that B is the answer in the real world. He's the one that is saying that the answer will be that in the real world.
No, it wouldn't,
No.
because it add extra overhead to the admin's
Hi, Solomon.
task,
Mhm.
right? But captive portal is the actual technology used,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Right?
Rashid, out of curiosity, have you taken the exam, the Network Plus, or are you planning on taking it?
All right, so let's try to get the next question here.
You know, when you take these exams, do they tell you what you got wrong?
No,
Maybe they should.
I mean, they would. Okay, so they
okay.
would
Good job.
a long time ago. Okay,
Right.
so they would. Oh, are you the same person?
No,
saying
Rashid is the one that's saying enterprise, but Mac
enterprise?
Daddy is saying from a security perspective, connecting to some captive portal is risky. I don't know what that means, but I agree.
It is risky on the end users end, not the corporation, right? On the end user, it's risky.
Mm-hmm.
But on the corporation, it's easy for them to manage. Yeah,
Solomon is saying our enterprise gives us 3 months log in access.
3 months login. Like that is not short term. My short term is like 1 day,
Okay.
1
Okay.
hour, and I don't have my firewall set up. I would have logged in and show you guys.
Well, you sure
You can-
TikTok not gonna block that?
Hopefully not. But yeah, I can probably do that some other day.
Tomorrow?
But yeah. All right, so let's go to the next question.
Yes.
Yep, it's hackable, right? It is. It is.
No. That's not it.
Oh, okay. That's not automatically.
I think so.
All right. So let's try the next question.
Okay. We went off.
Let's try. Okay.
I was just trying to read Antoine's thing. Risky, but in a situation it sets up by the trusted administrator or for employees. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Welcome back, She Squared. They said the answer was captive captive portals.
Yeah. And if you've not heard of captive portal before, just try to look it up. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. When I also started, I didn't know. Actually, when I took my Network Plus, how many? I think I've taken it like twice.
Okay.
The first time there was nothing of captive portal. I didn't see that. It wasn't part of it.
So so you passed the first time and you took it again the second time to renew?
To renew, yeah.
Okay.
I let it expire. I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have to renew it.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not too sure when it started coming to the exams, but. All right, so let's go to the next question.
All right, African starter saying in enterprise environment, you would segment your Wi-Fi captive portal for
there you go.
WPA2 staff.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as you understand your language. Hi, Sinam. Hi, Adam. Oh, I'm supposed to read. Okay, sorry. All right. Which of the following network port is used to send or receive secure email? I feel like this is easy for them. Oh, Crypto said he can't see.
Oh.
I see in my end.
Okay,
Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right. I think it's better now if he was answering. Okay.
Is it okay now?
I think so. Okay, yeah, I think so. All right. So which of the following network is used to send or receive secured email? Answer restated is port 25, port 110, port 143, port 587. All right, majority is ruined. So I'm going to go with what the majority is saying. This is unanimous.
Okay, so this is all.
Yeah,
okay,
587. I feel like these answers are these kind of questions are kind of easy to get, right?
It is easy, but you
I'm
have
just chatting,
to.
guys. I haven't taken an exam, so I don't know. Oh yeah.
It's easy, but you have to. It's testing your ports and protocols.
Okay.
Right? You have to know.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. So what's the answer?
At
At this point, majority rules because everybody's saying the same thing.
Okay. So the answer is
587.
587. Yeah, that is the D.
Okay.
Right? So that is the answer.
Are you gonna explain that? Lee?
So D is someone said A and D, right? Someone said A and D, right? That makes sense. A and D. So A and D is similar in a way. But the question is saying that which of the following network ports is used to send or receive secured email? This is the keyword, secure, right?
Crypto saying 25 is used. SSL, it depends.
By default, it doesn't use SSL.
What does it use then?
It doesn't use any encryption.
Really?
Yeah. So it's considered unsecured.
You know that for a fact?
Yeah, port 587 is the one that uses TLS. Right?
TLS.
Which is SSL TLS TLS is the upgraded version of SSL, but it's still used interchangeably.
Okay. I've noticed there's a lot of interchangeable stuff. Since yesterday, everything seems to be interchangeable.
Yeah.
If you use SSL, you can use 25. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. But for this specific question, the answer is 587.
Okay. So what's the rest of the ports? What's port?
Okay. So port 25, as I said, is the same thing. So 587 is SMTP, right? That is for sending and sending emails, right?
What happens?
Yeah, for sending
emails,
right? So both 25 and 587 does the same task, right? But as I said, 25 by default is not secured. 587 is a secured version. Port.
Hi, Adrian.
The B, which is
Shayna.
11.
Simple Mail Transport Protocol. What does that mean?
That is SMTP. That's the flow thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think you should highlight the answer just in case for the people that are joining. Thank you. Hi, Get Money. Welcome. I'm not gonna say you're late. I know. I was the regular time, so welcome. We're doing Network Plus today. T-Saw says it depends which sport.
Oh, can you elaborate on that?
Okay, what's the next question though?
I am getting the next question.
Okay. Welcome. We're learning Network Plus. No, Get Money. Apparently the answer was 587.
Which one did you say then?
Get Money said it was what crypto 25? Was saying that it was 25. This one, can you make it a little smaller?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, then I hope it fits on the screen a little bit better. Okay, over here looks good. All right. Mac Daddy said he can't see.
Oh, still?
Okay. This still.
Oh, I can just scroll. Let me just make it a little bigger and scroll.
Okay. Make it bigger and small. Okay. I mean, people are still guessing. Okay. Is this better? Oh, it's too big. All right, let's go back down. Okay. All right.
Down what?
We have another computer set up, but it's still not gauging the phone properly. But anyway, let me read. The video said the answer. A network technician is investigating why a web application is performing poorly. The office environment uses 2 internet links that shares traffic load. Which tool should the technician use to identify which internet links path the web application traffic is actually using? A, netstat. B, NS lookup. C, ping. D, tracer. Trace RT. So is this a question for a help desk person? It sounds very help desk related.
It is help desk related.
Okay.
It is help desk related.
But then people that are in already have taken their Network Plus, should they be doing help desk?
I mean,
or something else?
Okay, so when it comes to IT, as I mentioned, it's usually built on it. Right?
Okay.
So if you learn a skills or two in help desk, it doesn't mean you wouldn't use it as an engineer.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Okay. So that is it. So it's just a tool.
Okay. Right? Gotcha. Okay, so the answer, everybody's majority is saying, yeah, it looks like a majority is saying, and then the tea sauce is saying it's not pink for sure, and
Yep.
then Rashawn said, "Who am I?" Um, and then the Mac Daddy says next you should do CYSA plus CASP or pen test.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay. To answer my question that I asked, or is it
no,
for you to do?
I think for me to do.
Oh, okay.
The Q&A, the questions and
Oh,
answers.
okay. I thought you were saying that if somebody's doing, if you did the network plus, what it should. Okay, right.
Oh,
I thought that was what he was answering.
I think that might be it
You
as
have them
well.
all. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Which one is the CYSA?
That is the SOC analyst, which
Oh.
is the security analyst certification.
And then which one is the CASP?
That is now the security X, the one that I said is similar to CISSP.
Oh, the one. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and then I also have the pen test. I even forgot.
Oh, okay.
But anyways,
All right, cool.
all right.
Maybe we
Okay.
should do CSSP next.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll get there eventually.
All right. Oh, so what's the answer? I'm sorry. So
the answer is trace RT, right?
Somebody was sure that was never going to be pink.
Yeah. I mean, I think we saw this yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. So as I mentioned, ping is to test end to end.
Okay.
Trace route would trace every single route or device in between.
Okay.
Right. So this question is saying that a network technician is investigating why a web application is performing poorly.
Mm-hmm.
The office environment uses two internet links, right? Mm-hmm. That shares traffic loop. Example, if I have Optimum and then also have Verizon, right?
Internet, this is for internet service, not
I can have two internet service. I can have two, right?
That's what we do though.
Right? So now, if I go to, let's say, Facebook.com and Facebook is not working or it's performing slowly. I don't know if it was going through the Optimum network or what, or the Verizon network. Okay. I'm not too sure, right? So now what tool would tell me that, hey, this packet is going to Verizon or going to Optimum, right? Okay. So Traceroute would tell you that, hey, the packet went from your laptop. The next one went to a wireless access point and went to the Verizon router, and then it goes to Verizon data center all the way to Facebook, right? So it shows you every single step. That is Traceroute. Okay.
Crypto saying the link path is the keyword.
There you go. Link path. Yep. Okay. That is it, right? So as always, make sure you find keywords in the question and map it to the answer, right? Okay. And most of the time in the exams, you don't really have that much time, right?
Okay. How long is this exam again?
Let me double check. I think.
Because to be honest with you, if I was doing these exams, I would just study to pass and not really study to understand it. And then when I get into the job field is when I actually get into studying. Oh, it's 90 minutes.
So 90 minutes for 90 questions.
90 minutes for 90, so a minute per question.
Exactly. Right?
Oh, that's not fair. Yeah, but I did learn the other day that if you are taking the exam and if English is your second language, you can say that I don't know the verbiage for you to use that, but it gives you extra time.
Yep.
So if you need extra time, you could just say, English is your second language. Okay.
No, okay. What? Anyways,
Somebody says PBQS. What's that?
Yeah. What's that?
All these acronyms is too much for me.
Yeah, no, there's so many acronyms. Yeah. There's so many. And depending on which IT field that you want to get into, it's a whole new. Don't even talk about cloud. Don't even talk about security. There's a whole new acronym. Acronyms that you have to.
But she wants to know why the other answers are not right.
Oh yeah, okay. So
sorry, Rashid, we're talking.
Yeah, so let's talk about ping. So ping would test end to end, right? So it would test from my machine all the way to Facebook.com. Okay. If it fails, I wouldn't know which device in the middle was the issue. I wouldn't. Okay. It would just tell me that, hey, failed. Okay. Or it would say pass, okay. Right? But it wouldn't show me the devices that are in between. Okay. Traceroute is the tool in this question that tells you that from your computer to your wireless access point, it took probably like 5 minutes.
Okay.
from your wireless access point to Verizon's router took 10 minutes.
Okay.
From the router going to Verizon database took 20 minutes.
Okay.
Right? So now you know exactly where the issue might be.
From,
right?
Okay.
So that is trace right.
Kiss Mac, hopefully I'm saying it right. Says, what about
MTR? Yep.
MTR?
Yeah, I think someone else mentioned MTR as
yesterday,
well.
right? That's the same.
Linux,
Okay.
Linux too.
Okay,
Yeah, you can use that as well.
Yesterday we learned about Linux. Apparently, Linux is the backbone.
And then NS Lookup. NS Lookup is a tool for DNS. Let me just type here, DNS. Right? We talked about DNS. So DNS is basically converting friendly name to IP address. So if you type facebook.com, as human, we understand what words and phrases, right?
Okay.
So if I say, hey, my name is Ray, you will remember. Than saying that, hey, my name is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
That's
right?
when I told you to go ask Elon. Okay, I remember. All right.
Right? So that is it, right? But at the same time, the computer speaks what? Numbers.
Okay.
Right?
No.
Zeros and ones, right?
I've
So
done
now there should be what? Some sort of translator in between, right? So if you type the facebook.com that you remember, at the back end, there should be a translator that translates your facebook.com to what? To the IP address of Facebook, right? Let's say 27.0.1.5. That would be the IP address of Facebook, right? So that translation. So now, if you want to find the IP address of what? Facebook.com. You can open your terminal and then type NS lookup, Facebook.com, enter. It will give you what? The reverse IP address of Facebook. Yeah.
Oh.
Right?
And so if I'm understanding properly, that IP address is constant. It's always going to be the. No. Okay.
It's a little technical, right?
Okay. All right.
Some companies.
There's some well-versed people here, so you can answer the question. The rest of us that don't understand, we'll Google it later.
Yeah. So some companies would have a few IP addresses that they own, right?
Okay.
And you can perform NAT, which is network address translation.
Okay.
Right. So the end device itself might not be the same IP address, but they'll have a public IP address that points to that server, the Facebook server.
Okay.
So it wouldn't just be one. Sometimes it can even change.
Okay.
Right. It can change.
Okay.
But it all boils down to the DNS. So once it changes, you go to your DNS server and make those changes.
Oh,
right,
okay.
so that they can map to the same server.
Okay.
Right?
And so is there a specific job that somebody does this, just that in itself? Or what job role is this a part of?
I personally haven't seen a DNS administrator, no.
Oh, okay.
It's all the job of a network
administrator?
Technician. Administrator engineer.
Oh,
right?
okay. All right. It sounds like a nice job to have, though. There's a map in it.
No, there's more to it. There's more to it than just... Yeah, I've not seen a DNS engineer doing this. No, I've not. I mean, if anyone have seen that job title, please let me know.
Okay.
Right?
And then NetStat? Or were you done with that?
So NetStat. So NetStat is a command that shows you the connection that you have to your computer, right?
Okay.
So if you have Facebook.com open on a web browser, you type the NetStat command on your terminal or command line. It will tell you that from your IP address, you have a connection, from your machine, you have a connection from your machine to Facebook.com.
Okay.
You have a connection from your machine to Google.com. So any outside connection that you have will show on the type of NSStat, right? So if you know that you didn't go to, let's say, example.com, but then it shows on your NetStat that, hey, there's a connection from your computer to example.com, right? That might raise a red flag, right? Maybe someone have hacked your system, right? So so that is NetStat.
Okay, I mean the regular person is not looking to see.
And NetStat is also a good tool for.
Isn't that a name of a company?
Which one? NetStat?
Yeah, it was a Netgear.
Netgear.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so NetStat is a good tool for network administrators. It's also very good for security analysts as well.
So when you say it's a tool, once the person gets into the job field, these tools are provided for them?
No, it's built in. So it's here in Windows. Right here. Let me type. Okay. Right here.
They can't see the screen, but
let me see if I can share.
Okay.
All right, let's see. let me share it. Just let's see.
Okay.
All right.
Don't
So
get blocked.
yeah, let's see. Let's go to and then add a new. Um,
So what are you gonna show?
so I'm going to show my terminal and try do all these commands that I mentioned.
Okay.
I think it's a good
Exercise.
exercise. So let's do that.
Let's just hope TikTok don't block you.
Okay. All right. So let's move this up. Can you all see it?
Can you see his terminal? I think it's too it's taking up the space.
Yeah. How do I see?
My laptop turned off, guys. I can't help them.
Let me see.
Welcome, Ed. We're doing Network Plus today.
Let's do appearance.
Okay. Ed, so they can see.
They can see it.
Okay. Hi, Trick Trends. Our favorite black screw. Get money.
Alright, so
Okay, they see interaction.
let me see. Let me post this in.
Hi, Joseph. Okay.
Can you guys see it?
Yeah, they said they can see it.
No, because I opened a different
What else are you opening up now?
No, I'm just waiting if they can see it.
Okay. Yeah, they said they can see it.
Okay. All right. So let's start with what the first one was net stats, right? Let's start with net stats.
Okay.
Right? So type net stats right here.
It looks kind of small though. But it's fine, as long as they can see.
Okay, yeah. I mean that's fine. All right. All right. So you see it shows you the connections that you have, right?
This is all the connections in this house?
In my system. This specific
this laptop.
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
It just shows you the connection, right?
Okay.
So I have connection from here to here, right? This is my local local IP.
Wait a minute. When people see your IP, can they do something else?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is just local. It's not a public IP. I mean, it might give you public, but it's a security issue.
Okay.
So that's what it does, right? Mm-hmm. It tells you what the CLS. I forget. It tells you the connections that you have, right? So that was the first one.
God is good. Welcome.
The next the next one is the NS lookup. So NS lookup, and let's do Facebook.com. Right? Mm-hmm. This is the IP address.
That's the IP of Facebook. Okay.
Right? As of right now for my computer, right?
Okay. So if somebody else was to look, it'll be different.
It might be different.
Because they're using a different internet service provider?
No.
I thought I got that one.
No, it's not. So this IP mapping here is on Facebook.com's end. Okay. Right? So this is managed by what? The company itself.
Okay.
If I type Google, the same thing, let's do Google.com. Right? Google.com.
Does everybody else know how to do this? I'm just a beginner here.
Yeah, I mean, I think most people know how to do it.
Excuse me.
But if you're a beginner, you wouldn't know this, right? And that's the whole point of these lives, right?
Okay.
So the tools are already built into the system. Right?
Okay.
So that is it, right? So so this is the IP address, as I mentioned. If you are in a different location, the IP or different country, the IP might change. Okay. Right? Yeah, there's this load balancing and all that are in place.
Thank you. What is the difference when you hit an outside DNS really? What is the difference when you hit? Is hit an acronym or is this? Okay, no, what is the difference when you hit an outside DNS really?
What is the difference? Are we comparing it to something else? Outside versus inside? Yeah, if you can clarify.
I was going to say yes, I think that's what he means, but I don't know. Or he or she.
All right. So this is NS lookup, right? So that is not it. And let's do ping. Ping is what? Let's say ping Facebook.com. right? Facebook.com.
Hi, Nikia.
Right? Facebook.com.
Hi, King GH.
So press enter.
Crypto said, like NS lookup Google.com 1.1.1.1.
Okay.
That one.
So are you referring to if either to use Google's DNS, which is outside DNS, or use your internal DNS? Is that what you
Or saying
referring to? So
test connectivity. Yes, that one I knew back then. That one
Yeah.
even I knew that.
so
He said yes.
okay, good.
I'm
So
sorry, you're not
it's
he.
so now with if you are using internal DNS, right?
Mhm.
You have to make sure that you have all those DNS records, right?
Mhm.
Or pointing to a higher. So let's say you have a router at home
Mhm.
and you use your router as well as a DNS server. In your router settings also has a DNS. So your router's DNS might be pointing to your internet service provider, or it can be what? It can be Google's DNS, right? So once you type facebook.com, the DNS configuration that you have on your laptop will be your router, right? Usually 192.168.1.1. It depends. It can change. So once it gets to your router doesn't know what this facebook.com is. So it's going to send it or pass it over to your internet service provider or to the Google DNS that you provided as part of the router configuration, right? So either ways, internal DNS, if it doesn't know where the IP address is, it's going to send it to some sort of outside DNS, right?
Okay.
Unless the device is inside your network, then the DNS inside DNS can route it internally.
Okay.
Right?
Was she just saying they replicate?
The outside DNS.
Okay. Thanks for the follow, guys. Crypto said okay.
Right. All right. So ping. So ping is what? It's connectivity, right? So you see, I'm pinging Facebook.com, right?
Mhm.
Right. It went through, right? So reply from, and it tells me what's the statistics: 4 sent, 4 received, 0 lost, right?
Mhm.
Let me try this. Let me try a different phase.
Time. And you want something
Oh,
real?
no, something fake. Let's see.
FaceTime.
Face.com.
You
And
got
let's
the
see.
E.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I want it to fail. Like, I'm
Okay.
not sure if this is a real.
Imagine if it is real.
Let's see.
We
We're about
should
to
have
find
used
out.
example.com.
So this is real, right? So
Okay.
it checks for connectivity.
Oh,
right?
okay. That's the whole point of it.
Exactly.
So if somebody's in a job field
Mhm.
and they use ping,
Mhm.
they're checking connectivity of what exactly the internet is working.
From end to end.
I know you said that before.
So if I ping facebook.com,
Uh-huh.
I'm checking connectivity from my local machine all the way to Facebook.
Okay. And then what?
Does it make sense?
And then what?
To see if it's up or not.
Okay.
Right?
So
If
why would I want to see if it's up?
One of the troubleshooting steps is, let's say a user says that, hey, I'm unable to go to facebook.com when I use my browser, right? The first thing that the administrator or technician might do is to use the ping command, right?
Okay.
So ping command, you can use facebook.com or you can use the IP address of facebook.com. So it's
Welcome back, Dynamite.
what the technician or administrator is doing is to avoid or to take out any DNS related issue, right? Because the end user will type facebook.com, the administrator, when they use ping, they use the IP address,
Okay.
right? So they want to make sure if there's any translation issue. Example, if there's an internal DNS issue or not.
Okay.
Right?
Which is what Crypto was saying.
Exactly,
Okay.
right? So the ping is the next step if someone's a user says that, hey, I'm unable to go to facebook.com, right? Is there a DNS issue? That's where they use ping to
check
check connectivity. The other users as well.
Okay,
right?
gotcha.
So let's try this. Let's do .co. Okay, this is couldn't find. Let me try something else.
Thanks for the follow, Eddie.
.com. Right? Couldn't find. Right.
Okay.
So this is failing. Some of them will tell you fail. Right. So yeah, so that is pink, right?
Okay.
And then now let's try trace route.
Okay.
Right? So the trace
route was the other answer.
That's the correct answer.
That's the correct. Okay.
Let's do Facebook. .com. Let's enter. Right? So you see what it's doing here? It's going through every single step. Every device in between. every single device, same thing.
Okay.
Right?
So
let
in
me
the
cancel
event that
this right
something
here.
failed, it will say,
Exactly.
okay.
It will start timing out.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So now you know exactly where the issue is.
Okay.
Right?
So how does that? So how does one fix that issue? Is that a different?
So it depends. So maybe it goes to the router and nothing happens. Right? My router might be offline.
Okay.
Right? Or it passes through my router, but when it gets to the internet service provider, Verizon, Optum, then it fails. So now I know that the issue is not in my system. It's on what? Verizon. Okay. And that is when you pick up the call saying, hey, you guys are having internet issue, fix it. Okay. Right?
So is it safe to say that if somebody has a Network Plus Network Plus certification, can they be a cable technician as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I see a lot of people saying help desk, but it look like people don't. Is the cable technician? Because he was a cable tech at some point in time.
Yes.
So
I mean, it's one of those.
It was a nice stepping stone,
It is. Yeah. It's
Oh, Josh, I wish I could understand. I'm way back.
Well, what do you mean way back?
I was about to say we're in the same boat, but it looks like you know what you're talking about. Okay, but yeah, because it seems like people want to do help desk. Is it because help desk is remote, or is it like in person? I mean, I'm sorry, like by a computer, by a desk, and people don't like to get their hands dirty, or
I think it's one of those jobs that it's out there, but you don't really know the requirements to get into it.
You think so?
Most people don't know, right?
Oh, Get Money saying it's had to get a response lately on application on the cable jobs. Really?
Is it cable jobs or just job in general? I think job in general that is true. It is.
Days, though, honestly.
It is.
But help us is the entry point. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Please, can you guys talk about cloud security? We are going to talk about it, but
eventually
in like a couple of days.
Yeah.
He's planning on being here all the time, but help us. Oh, okay. Because when he started, right? When he started to do the cable jobs, right? I guess in a way that gave you. I'm sorry, I don't mean to speak for
that's
you,
true.
but
Go ahead.
In the way that it kind of gave an overall view of the issues and problems.
Picture.
The bigger picture, right? Okay.
Yeah, actually, cable technician jobs would
best player might be your resume. He helped
that's
his
true.
resume
Yeah,
too.
that's true. Yeah.
It might be a resume. I learned that if you have to put certain things on your resume for it to pass what's the thing called again?
The ATS
system.
Screening.
I'm sorry. But yes, I'm sorry, continue. When you
so help desk, you can do help desk, but as a cable technician job role gives you a very deep insight into networking specifically.
Okay. Right, Mac Daddy. Like get to the next person. Okay. Okay. All right.
Networking. Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think in my second semester there's a lot of networking. So you don't like networking? Is it tedious?
Yeah. All right. So that is what trace route. So it tells you exactly where the issue is or where the issue might be.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So I think that is all.
More.
Okay. Let's add one more. Let's add one more. Let's see.
But in hindsight, though, really, I really want to talk about this cable people down the line again. But
which cable people?
Like, why is the cable technicians, or are they hiring higher degrees for cable technicians?
No, they're not. Okay. They're not. All right, so let's do last one for the next question. All right, so let me stop sharing this here.
I need some help with home lab. I want more practice at home. This is the person in his second semester, and there's a lot of networking.
So are you guys doing just regular networking or dealing more with Cisco? Because I know most colleges do start off with Network Plus and then move to Cisco CCNA.
Yeah.
Subnetting. Yeah, subnetting is tough. Cisco, yep. Yeah. I have no doubt, right? Cisco is it's difficult. Yeah. It's difficult.
Pounds is saying, can you use a CMD on a user's computer if he doesn't have a network?
If he doesn't have a network, Yeah, you can still open up the command line.
Oh.
Is that what you're referring to? You can still open out the black screen without a network. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're just saying black screen because I said black screen because I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, so you can.
Okay. But so for the Cisco for Fister cab for what was it that he needed help with?
Which
the
one?
labs,
The home lab, right?
Yeah, I mean Udemy helps too.
Yeah, it helps.
But
however, since you mentioned Cisco, right? I think I'm not sure if you or someone already started answering.
I know they already answered. Mac Daddy's very impatient.
Yeah, no. There's so many tools out there that can help with subnet.
Yeah.
So many tools.
Okay, maybe you can recommend some.
However, if you are taking an exams, I don't think those tools can help you. Right? You have to know the calculations. Right? But as we go through this, I'm actually going to start off with Network Plus. So hopefully we'll get enough time to do the subnet calculation. Okay. Well, that's one of the difficult part with networking, hands down. I found it difficult. It was difficult.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he's planning on coming live every day, 10 o'clock EST, God willing, 365 days. So hopefully when you join, he'll be talking about that. All right, let me read the question because I feel like what's his name? Mac Daddy's about to jump through the screen. Okay, a company has publicly accessible meeting rooms with active network ports. An audit discovered that visitors were able to gain access to the corporation network simply by unplugging personal laptops into these open ports. What should the company implement to prevent unauthorized devices from accessing the network in the future? A, URL filtering. B, VPN. C, ACLS. It sounds like body part. B, well, ACL, yeah. D, NAC. Hi, Jasmine.
ACL. Okay, so someone said ACL. Other people says D. Someone says
we have some D. We have okay, D.
Hey,
D. All right, get money. D. Okay. C. Crypto says C.
Crypto. Okay, access control list. All right.
Okay. All right. What's the answer?
The answer is D.
D.
Network access control.
Why?
So network access control is all about controlling access to your network. So either with Wi-Fi or using VPN or connecting to a physical port.
So what's the keyword here that pointed to?
So let me read it. So a company has publicly accessible meeting rooms, which with active network port. An audit discovered that visitors were able to gain access to the corporate network simply by plugging personal laptop into this open port. What should the company implement to prevent unauthorized device from accessing the network in the future? So the keyword will be unauthorized device from accessing, right?
The person saying VPN, that's what I was thinking too, but I haven't taken.
So network access control, in order for you to connect to a network, right, there's a list of controls and checks that happens before you get access. So that's the job of a network access control device, right?
Okay. The NAC 802.1x.
Which one?
NAC 802.1x.
Yes.
That's the And the crypto is saying that active network port.
That's the keyword. So it's talking about the active network as part of a keyword.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. Okay. It's a trick question. I was going to say who was a trick question.
So let's start off with what? Wait, so this is the answer. Network access. Let's go to access control list, right?
Which is the ACL.
ACL. So I know some people said ACL. So access control list is a rule that basically specify which device can come to your network and what the traffic can go out. So traffic going in and traffic going out. Okay. So it can say that, hey, if you have this specific IP address range, you can't come in, right? Okay. If you have this IP address range, you can't go out, right? Okay. So it's in and out. So most of the time, the ACL would be on a firewall, right? Okay. But in this case, it's saying that the person is already inside your organization.
Physically.
Yeah. They are connecting to a physical port. Okay. Right? Okay. So in this case, the access control list wouldn't wouldn't help in that sense.
Okay,
Right?
and-
But if it's coming from outside in, then we
could
can
be a
we can say
possibility.
access control.
Hi, Ernest.
But yeah, a firewall.
I'm sorry. ACL relies on MAC address.
No.
Not
No,
entirely, or
no.
no in general.
No.
Okay.
I don't think it relies. It's a list of rules,
Mm-hmm.
right? That specify IP addresses and port numbers,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So it has. So let's say if there's an IP address 192.168.1.1
Mm-hmm.
from outside coming into your network,
Mm-hmm.
right? Trying to access port
Mm-hmm.
53,
Mm-hmm.
don't allow it,
Okay.
right? So I've not seen an ACL with
Relying on MAC
address. No,
I'm gonna Google
I mean,
it later.
if you can explain, I might be wrong, but if you can explain a
I'm gonna
little
Google
more on
it.
your end.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna chat GPT.
Yeah.
If it's wrong, I'll let you know. Hi, Jasmine.
Hi. So yeah, we talked about access control now. So VPN is basically deals with from outside in, right? The person's already inside of the network, right? So it wouldn't make any difference.
Crypto is saying, but if you assign the LP to each port, that's why I also said the ACL.
Access control to each port. You have a point. You have a point. However, the ACL is the technology that helps in what, in the overall prevention of what, and I don't know, maybe ACL might be part of what, might be part of the network access control. Right.
So in this situation, then it seems that it's such a trick question. That at least if you pick the one that is close, it should be a partial point. It shouldn't be off completely.
It's off completely. It's off completely.
That's wrong.
In CISSP, when you are studying for CISSP,
Mm-hmm.
it tells you, and that is why that exams is difficult.
Mm-hmm. Has anybody taken a CISSP?
It gives you all the possible answers are correct.
Okay.
The whole point is which one is the correctness or the most correct, right? Which one is the most correct? That's how the CISSP is.
Okay.
All the 4 possible answers
can be correct.
It's correct. But
so
which one is the most like
that fits the right situation in
so
the scenario?
Yeah.
The most.
But now in this case we can apply that concept, right?
Mm-hmm.
ACL is just a rule that blocks device from coming in and out,
mm-hmm.
right? Access control lists involve basically setting a password
mm-hmm.
on that specific port,
mm-hmm.
right? It's part of the raw network access control.
Okay.
Network access control, okay. Right? So ACL might help in a way, but
mm-hmm.
network access control is the most right answer.
The process the most. Okay, and then the VPNs, because somebody said the VPN.
Yeah, VPN is basically coming outside from the network and coming in,
inside,
right?
Okay.
So
and then
the person's already in. URL filter is basically filtering out
mm-hmm.
URLs, right? So if you type in if you're in an organization and type facebook.com,
mm-hmm.
There might be a URL filter on the firewall that blocks what?
Welcome. Mm-hmm.
That blocks what? Facebook.com,
mm-hmm.
right? So most of the time, if you're at your enterprise environment, you can't go to any of the social media sites, and that is what URL filtering. They are filtering out those URLs, right?
Gotcha. Also,
However,
mm-hmm. said it's also more like proxy server.
Which one is that?
URL.
Oh yes. You're right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Proxy servers can have what URL mm-hmm. filtering, right? Okay. So proxy is basically in order for the packet to move from your network to the outside world. Okay. It has to pass through a proxy, right? Mm-hmm. And those check and balances are done on those proxy, and then it goes out. But yeah, you're right.
I don't know how you say your name, but OOF saying that he already got a 800 in the Network Plus, and it's easier than what people think.
I mean, it's easier for you.
I was just about to say some
right?
people, because for instance, right, when he's teaching and he's teaching me. I don't need to know more anything. And he's talking, I'm like, okay, it's easy for you because you're well versed in this. Yeah. I don't know nothing. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad you found it easy though. So that way when you're explaining or when you're teaching the people, because you have a better understanding, you teach it with ease. So
mm-hmm. And how many years or how many years experience do you have, or what is your educational level looking like? Because remember, some people this is like
beginner friendly, right?
Remember, it's always someone is for wow. Is it wow moment or aha moment?
Aha moment. Right? I think that's what you're looking for. He or she said it's been in 6 years in IT.
Exactly.
Okay,
right?
that's good.
So, yeah.
Oh, somebody said it's B. No, it's not B. It's what did you say?
D.
It's D.
D.
It's D. Okay. I'm also studying for the Network Plus. Okay. Okay. So
And how's it going so far?
yeah, with these questions, how do you feel like you did if you just came in? But are you finishing up? So was it Hi Brand 08? Hi Shadow. I want to learn Network Plus to help me with my controls job. I will definitely subscribe to your class. Oh, okay, Solomon. There's no class, but he's coming.
I mean,
He has a boot camp, right? But this is not the reason for it. This is just so that, to get his feet wet, because we're trying to be influencers.
but I mean, we still take all these domains and go over it one by one, right? So we are trying to be online every single day, right? So I mean,
365 days in a week, God help us. How many questions do you guys do daily? So to be honest with you, the idea is to do it for an hour, right? So an hour, so we start from 10 to 11. Occasionally he might run over like he's doing now. But just an hour max. And to be honest with you, you should do an hour 30 minutes because he spent time going over the domains. Get money. I'm trying to sleep. Yes, Solomon, we could tell. I'd say. I have my security plus and working towards my A plus right now.
My A plus, okay.
See, I can read these things. Okay. Right. Oh, thank you guys. Awesome. See, he's really good at what he does, right? And he's well versed. He learns every second of the day. To be honest with you, it's not my thing. So this more right now is so that he could get into his community, so I can back out slowly. That's really what this is. That's really what this is about.
No, she's not backing up. Okay. And how is it going? So yeah, as I mentioned, network.
You started trouble.
Network Plus should be what the fundamental to you getting to CCNA, right? But yeah, CCNA gives you. I mean, it's well recognized certification, right? And I highly recommend for those that want to get into
it. Shadow, if I may chime in, right? From what I've learned from him thus far, he's been in different work environments where people would experience just get complicit, right? The idea from, at least from him specifically, what I've learned is that getting certification kind of keeps you new and abreast in new developments in the IT world, right? So yes, I do agree. Experience is very, very well key.
That is true.
But sometimes, refreshing yourself also is necessary. Because even with this one, he was mentioning that when he took it before, the questions are a little different. And so, just, refreshing yourself a little bit, but 100%.
Yeah. And most of the time it gives you leverage, right? You might have 15 years experience, right? Guess what? Someone might have 17 years of experience, right? Or even 15 years of experience, right? So what sets you apart from what? From the other candidates, right? I mean, I know some people, once they get into the job role, they stay in that job role till retirement. And that is fine, right? That is fine. You don't need certification. That is okay. However, if you want to get into different roles, get higher paying job roles,
you might need to get a certification.
You have to be competitive, right?
Right, yeah. So it seems like it's a very competitive.
There you go. CCNA is not recommended for beginners. You are right, right? It's not. I mean, someone can study and pass, right? Don't get me wrong. However, it's ideal to start from the foundation, right?
You want to tell them what you got? I know some of them already, like in terms of your certifications. Guys, I'm gonna let him brag. Oh, Get Money knows though, and I think Crypto knows. But I can't. Okay, so tell them your certifications.
So apart from education experience, which is 15 years plus experience,
you sound like your voice went down a little bit.
I have the A plus, Network plus, Security plus, Linux plus, Pen Test plus, the Security X, and that is for.
I'm gonna get your stuff.
That is for Comptia, right? I have GitHub Advanced Security Certification. I have CISSP. I have CISSP. I have Terraform. I have.
Get money, you know it.
You have. I have the AZ 100 and 900, which is Microsoft Azure Fundamentals. Which one did I forget? I'll probably forget something. However, I have all AWS certification, right? So, except for the new one that came in, this is the golden jacket, right? So, given to those that have all the AWS certifications. So, I've spent.
Did you say CSSP?
Yeah, I mentioned CSSP. I've spent a few.
Jay, you want another question? It's like y'all talking too much. I like your vibes. Just do
All
that
right,
so I can
yeah.
get off. But
Um,
idea for him doing that is just so that you know that this is more of a
the
passion
passion,
for
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Like he's
And
always learning, guys. Like it's like
I've been in that situation where I didn't know anything, right? I came from Ghana, and I thought I knew something. I didn't know anything, right? So
okay.
I basically tried to
Hi
know
Jane.
everything in a way,
Mhm.
right?
So how long would you say it takes to get Network Plus if you have some knowledge?
So, with some knowledge.
Can you give Jay one more
Ooh.
question since you wanted to
Okay, so
while you
let's
answer the
see.
question?
Let's see what one more for Jay.
Okay. But I guess the idea is that because when I asked him why he was taking all these certifications, because these things cost money. And besides the fact that it costs, because CISSP itself is how much?
So seven and
$700.
some change, yeah.
$700. Man, that's it. Over $700, right? So I'm like, why are you taking these so much certifications? Some of them, to be honest with you, were covered by school, but he was saying that it gives him again a competitive edge, right? It looks good. And then not only does it look good when they ask you the questions, I can't see myself. Okay, when they ask you the questions, you're able to back it up because now you know what you're talking about as well, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, I studied to pass.
Yeah. And it gives you that continuous education mindset.
Right.
And that's what most beginners don't think about when they want to get into IT.
Well, because everybody online is telling them to, learn IT in like 2 weeks and get a job. But it's setting you up for failure.
Yeah, it's continuous education every single day, every single day. Unless you have a job and you don't want to go anywhere, it's fine, right? But at the end of the day, someone that have all this certification might get the job that you applied for, right?
I think with the security plus, you have all the door open for you to just go higher. I agree, crypto.
Yeah.
Okay. Jay is currently studying for Network Plus. I got blessed with a job with A plus. Oh, that's awesome. Thank God for that. Is it a help desk job? Because apparently it looks like from this stages on, it's just help desk, help desk. Okay. Should I read the question?
Oh, no. Let me.
Oh, you change it? Okay. One last question, guys.
All right. One for Jay.
We gotta sleep. All right. So a user reports losing access to a remote file server. The network administrator can successfully ping the server and confirms that the firewall rules are not blocking access to the network file share. Which tools would help identify which ports are now on the remote file server? A, DIG, B, Nmap, C, trace RT, D, NS lookup.
All right.
And I see people trying to link up. Yeah, I work with LSP. Okay. B. I'm gonna go with whatever crypto said. And okay. And
All right.
And that it looks like Nmap is majority.
Yeah.
Okay. C. Oh. Oh, somebody being
Trace route. Trace route T. I mean, we test what trace route is, right? But however,
sorry.
which book would you recommend?
I'm so sorry.
That's fine. So yeah, so the keywords that we can, someone says trace route, right? Trace route. When we did trace route, we didn't really see any port.
Okay.
We didn't see any port, right? So that wouldn't be the answer.
Okay.
Right? We didn't see any port information. So
is dig an actual thing?
Yes.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, dig is an actual thing.
Nmap can do a lot.
There might be a whole class for Nmap.
Oh, really?
Network mapper. Yeah.
Okay.
A whole.
So what's the answer?
So the answer is Nmap, which is big.
Okay.
Right. So trace route, we saw trace route. Trace route just checks connectivity on every step, right? Or every device in between, or every path. That is trace route. We didn't see any port information. NS lookup. We did NS lookup. NS lookup is translating from Facebook.com to the IP address of Facebook. So NS lookup Facebook.com, and that gives us the IP address of Facebook, right?
Okay.
That is NS lookup.
Okay.
Right. Dig. It's also a DNS tool, which means it does the same thing as NS lookup. But I think Dig is for Linux. It's a Linux tool, and then NS lookup is Windows.
Okay.
Yeah, Windows. I believe NSLookup can be also used on Linux.
Okay.
But I think dig is specifically for Linux.
Okay, well, she'd
Right.
say yes. I don't know what he was saying yesterday. I
Yeah.
think he's second that.
So yeah.
Yeah, well, Chrome, welcome.
All right. Cool.
Oh,
So yeah.
see, somebody else never heard of Dig. Okay.
Okay. There you go. So yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You start with A plus, network plus, take Linux plus, right? Before you go into security and other certifications, right? Because see, as a IT professional, right? Most of the systems out there runs on Linux, right? Most of them. So you eventually be working on a Linux machine, right? And you might have to use dig, right?
Okay.
So yeah, so that is it. So dig and NSLookup does the same DNS lookup, right? Okay. So that is out of the equation.
Okay.
Traceroute just tells you or ping the devices in between, right? It doesn't say anything about the port. Nmap will give you it will give you the port information. I think someone said nmap-p, right?
I think that was crypto.
Yeah, so that tells you all the ports that are open on a specific machine, right? So in this case, the question is saying that a user reports losing access to a remote file server. The network administrator can successfully ping the server and confirm the firewall rule are not blocking access to the file server. So now it says that ping is what? It's good.
Okay, it's confirmed.
Right? Successful ping. So now we wouldn't use traceroute because the end-to-end is good.
It's already verified.
We don't care what is in between.
Okay.
Right? So that's why traceroute is out of the equation.
Okay.
DNS is for the name translation.
Okay. Right?
Domain name translation. So that is also out of the equation. So now Nmap is the answer, right? So
what is the actual name? So I saw the Nmap/P.
Yeah, so Nmap/P. So
-P, okay.
And this is a command line syntax, right? So if you type Nmap-P, basically saying that, hey, give me all the ports on a specific server. So Nmap-P 192.168.1.1, right? So give me all the ports that are open on this specific device, right?
And so is there ever going to be a different letter?
Yeah, there is. There's so many letters.
So each one means a different. So that
exactly.
-A means something else.
It performs a different task.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So you're supposed to memorize all of that?
There are well-known ones that you need to know. Okay. Right? You don't need to know every single thing. Okay. However, if you go into penetration testing, you might need more than just -P. Okay. Right? But even with network, you see, it doesn't tell you what dash would you use. Right. It just says Nmap.
Okay.
Right?
So just a general overview.
Exactly. Okay. But when you get to pen test, it will tell you which one would you see the UDP ports, which one would you see the TCP ports and all that. So okay. So yeah. So SV, right? Which one is SV?
But I did.
V is the verbose.
Who?
ST is TCP. Solomon, I don't remember the flag.
Solomon, DM him.
To start, please DM me.
Okay, assuming you know your environment, you would know what driver would be. Oh, okay, the letter wise, okay. And it's
TCP, there you go. TCP.
Where you been?
You are so late, Ibu.
It was like our first person that ever started watching us. Hi.
It's also, there you go. Yeah, okay, good. So so NSLookup is available on Linux. Thank you, Linux and Windows.
Welcome. So what was the SV crypto?
Yeah, so it's TCP verbose, right? So
verbose.
It would basically show me the TCP ports that are on specific device, right? So
gotcha.
you have there's two type of protocol, TCP and UDP, right? Okay. Connection oriented and connectionless. But yeah.
All right.
So I think
that's it.
Yeah, I think that is it for today.
All right, guys. We'll be here tomorrow, God willing.
Let's give one for Ibu. Ibu just came.
Ibu, oh wow.
Let's give one more and then we'll call it today.
You're moving into my sleep time. But okay.
So last one for the day. No, please.
Last question. We'll be back tomorrow, God willing, at 10 o'clock.
And tomorrow
10
will be
p.m.
security, by the way.
10 p.m. Eastern time, and we're doing Security Plus, right?
Yep.
All right. Get Money's going to feel away that you're giving Ibu special privileges. Okay. Which technology is the best choice to listen for incoming user requests and distribute traffic across multiple web services?
There you go.
A, router. B, switch. C, firewall. D, load balancer. I feel like this one is going to be unanimous.
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those unanimous questions.
Yeah, it looks like.
D. We're getting a little mixed answers here.
Okay.
We have load balancers. We have firewall. Where are you guys at? We are between New York and Connecticut. Sometimes Jersey. It really depends. Sometimes Virginia too. Depends.
Too easy?
Too easy, right, Rashawn? That's what I'm saying.
It might be too easy for you.
This is the dessert, so everybody can go to sleep. So C, firewall. Okay. D, load balancer.
Yeah, so no one said A or B, right?
Oh, thanks.
No one said
Well,
A
he
or
deserved
B.
the funding because the amount of time he studied, I'm just here for more support. Oh, you're in Connecticut. Oh, that.
Oh, really?
You guys, thank you. He said you'd like to learn from us. I don't know nothing, but I'm just here for the. Well, thank you.
I mean, we are here every day at 10 p.m. Eastern.
10 p.m. Eastern. Okay, what's the answer? I think we're the song. Hi, Sanam. Oh, you're back again. You're in Jersey? Okay. No, honestly, the way we travel is really...
All right, so the answer is load balancer, right?
It looks like majority.
Yeah.
Okay.
A load balancer. However, I also understand why someone might say firewall.
Okay,
right?
Why is that?
So the actual service or server to use as well is load balancer. So the whole point of load balancer as well is to take the request and distribute it. I mean, remember we talked about Kubernetes, right?
Yes.
The whole point of Kubernetes as well is to orchestrate containers, right?
Okay.
So containers are service.
Somebody, was it Crypto that was talking about Docker before?
No, Kubernetes. I think you talked about
Kubernetes and Docker. I think it was him, yeah.
So yeah, so the container itself as well might be a server, right? So let's say Amazon.com, right? Don't just have one server; they have multiple servers, right? Multiple containers, right?
Okay.
And then now, Kubernetes is the technology that will orchestrate those servers or containers, right?
Okay.
So if one of the servers or containers goes down, it's the job of the Kubernetes to replace it. Okay. Right? So at any specific time, we might have like 100 servers for Amazon.com. So if you type Amazon.com, it goes to a load balancer, and then the load balancer will distribute the task to which and Kubernetes does that as well. Okay. Can also act as a load balancer. It distributes the tasks depending on the workload of the service. Right? So it's a load balancer. Yeah, so someone said firewall, right? That is not correct. However, we also have unified firewall, right? UFW, which basically doesn't do a job of just a firewall. It does perform other tasks as well. It can be a router, right? You can also configure it as well as IPS IDS. You can also configure it as a load balancer as well, right? Okay. So I understand why someone might say firewall, but unified firewall is a technology or firewall that perform multiple tasks, not just performing firewall jobs, right? Okay. But the answer is load balancer.
Sorry, I mean, I see you didn't mention the router or the switch. I said it can never be.
Yeah, I mean, no one said that, but a router is a device that routes traffic. Okay. Right? That routes traffic. A switch is a device that it also routes traffic, but internal traffic. Okay. Right? So if you type, let's say, you want to print, right? The request doesn't go to the router. It goes to a switch, and then the switch knows exactly which ports your printer is on, and it's just going to route it to that port. Right? Router is for going outside of your network.
Gotcha. Right? Is the load balancer the same as segmentation?
No. It's load balancer's job is to distribute task, right? Or if A good example is
Oh wow. Hi Yusuf. I'm sorry. I'm
so
bragging for
a good example is sometimes if you go to a store, right, and you are in a queue, right, there might be a manager that stands in front and will tell you, hey, go to cashier number 1. Go to cashier number 2. Go to cashier number 5. Right? That is the load balancer.
Okay.
It's loading the balances
so that
between.
there's not a lot of people
Exactly.
waiting
That
online.
is it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Segmentation, in the other hand, is basically what? Isolating what? Service.
Okay.
Right?
So that they don't speak the isolating service, that they don't like, mesh. Like Costco, yeah, like just like Costco.
Yeah, just like Costco, right? For the load balancer, right?
Okay.
You so can think of load balancer as that,
That's
right?
Somebody asked which certification they should take first, Network Plus or I believe Security Plus. But somebody answered,
Okay.
Saying Network Plus first.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
And the person asked why, but the person didn't answer.
Okay.
So you wanna...
No problem.
Oh, thank you, Biz. Thanks for the follow.
Yeah. So and from my experience and education, what I recommend as a beginner is start off with A plus, right? So A plus gives you a general idea of what most of the IT services in a way, right? So A plus will talk a little about networking, we'll talk a little about security, we'll talk about troubleshooting, we'll talk a little about cloud and virtualization, right? So it gives you that fundamental knowledge, right? And then from there you go to a network class, right? All the devices that you're going to work with communicate to each other in a way, right? So you need a network class. And then I recommend Linux, right? Most of the services that you're going to work with, right? Or most of the services that are out there, web servers, runs on Linux. Most of them. So it's just a matter of time that you get exposed to Linux, right? And then the next certification that I recommend is Security Plus, and then you take any of the cloud certification. I recommend AWS for cloud practitioner, right? But if you want to choose between network and security, I recommend network, right? Remember, security is protecting IT systems, right? So you can't protect what you don't know, right? So in order for you to become a good security analyst or professional, you have to know the services, right? You have to know A plus, you have to know cloud, you have to know how network communicates, right? You have to know all this stuff before you dive into security.
Right? Okay. All right, I think it's time to go to sleep now. Yusuf said he likes your explanation. Your explanation is on point. Do you have a course available? Yusuf, I'm trying to get him out of his shell to do more of these things more often. So hence why the live every day. So hopefully, he builds his community and then he does actually get a course going.
I actually have
the boot camp. But I like this better for him.
Yeah, but
the boot camp.
Yeah, but just DM me.
Yeah.
DM me. I haven't started this year yet.
Hi, Hernando. We're about to log off. But we'll be back tomorrow, same time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow is security, right?
Yes, Security Plus.
Security Plus. Right? Do we have show and tell for security?
Show and tell.
Thanks, AB.
We'll probably do that.
Okay, he has all the devices, guys. You can tell he's invested a lot of money, guys. A lot of money. All right. Good night. Thanks for joining. Everyone. Thank you, guys. Truly appreciate it.